I can't wait to show Teresa my new purchase.
You mean teddy bear? Yeah, that's a great baby toy, man, but don't you think you're jumping the gun a little bit?
Well, I know it's a little premature to be buying my firstborn a present when Teresa and I aren't even married yet, but hey, I can't help it. And I'm sure she'll understand.
So then Teresa's as mad about having kids as you?
Oh, even more. You know how most women complain about the way they feel and look once they get pregnant? Not Teresa. She can't wait. The first time she gets pregnant is going to be a happy day in our home.
You're shaking, dear. Are you absolutely certain you want to terminate your pregnancy?
I don't want to do it at all. There's just no other way.
We've discussed alternatives.
Listen to her, Teresa. It's not too late. That is not true, Whitney, and you know it. If I don't do something soon, Ethan will know that I'm pregnant by Julian, and it'll kill him. I've made my decision, and I'm not going to change it. I'm going to do this.
Well, what are we waiting for? You have the name of the person to contact when we get the boat back to Harmony.
Yeah, you're right. There's nothing keeping us around here.
Great. I can't wait to push off. I don't know why I'm so excited about going to Harmony. I mean, it's not like I'm sure I've ever been there, but there's just something so familiar about the name. It rings a bell with me.
Well, we'll find out why soon enough. Are you almost ready to go?
Yeah, there's just a few things I need to grab.
What was all that about? Not that I mind.
Our Diana's feeling pretty good about the trip to Harmony. Wish I could say the same thing for our friend there.
Well, Brian, I've got just the ticket for you. One of my interplanetary communicants beamed me an excellent recipe for pre-travel jitters.
Actually, Doc, I think I'm okay.
Is that so? Then you won't mind explaining the look on your face when I told you to return the boat to Louise Lopez Fitzgerald? Brian, what is it between you and this guy? Do you know each other?
So, sure you're not mad at me for not sailing your boat back from St. Lisa's Island like I said I would?
Stop it, Luis. If that was anyone's fault, it was mine, okay? For going down there and telling you about your sister's marriage to Julian Crane.
Yeah. Okay. So we're even. Look, I'm just sorry that you gotta pay someone else to bring your boat back. I hope they're not charging you an arm and a leg.
It's okay. I can handle it. Besides, you're the one that's gonna have to cough up the big bucks when they get here. Don't forget, you have to take them to dinner, okay?
I don't mind. I'm actually looking forward to talking to people from St. Lisa's Island. It's a strange place.
Yeah, because it reminds you of Sheridan.
Don't just remind me of her. It was like this. She was there. It was like, I expected to turn around the right corner and she'd be standing there and... Why can't I just get over it, right? No, she's dead.
Timmy, remind me to send a thank you note to Alistair and Julian Crane. I want to commend them for killing Sheridan, or at least making it look like she's dead. The pain it's caused Louise. I could watch that man mourn all day. More importantly, Charity's in the deep freeze, thanks to the spell that Kay finally conjured up. And now she's got zombie Charity in there, carrying out a wickedly ingenious plan to break up Miguel and the real Charity. You go, girl. Now that's what I call a smooch. Oh, the real Charity wouldn't know how to kiss like that if she had lessons for a year. If you want to have a crush on a real live girl, Timmy, that's the girl I picked for you. Timmy? Timmy? Where's that scoundrel?
Charity. Timmy hopes it's not too late.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Timmy doesn't care what the princess says. It's his duty to save the real Charity from Kay's spell.
You won't be long now, Miguel. Thanks to my little charity double over there, you will be mine very soon.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Look, ending this pregnancy is the only way things will ever be all right again. Okay, Ethan and I will still be able to get married. Just think about it, Teresa. What if Ethan does find out about this?
I can assure you, all of our client cases are kept strictly confidential.
Thank you very much, but you're not the only potential leak. Teresa, both of our mothers know that you're pregnant. And if all of a sudden you end up unpregnant, they're gonna know exactly what you did. But your mother is my doctor, Whitney, and she's not gonna say anything to anyone. Okay, and I will take care of Mama. You're deluding yourself, Teresa. Haven't you learned that every single time that you've lied to Ethan, the truth has always come out, and the repercussions are always end up being worse than if you would have just told him the truth to begin with? Whitney, he can't hear this one. He just can't. That's all. Okay, now, like the counselor said, they're not gonna say anything here, and I will come up with a story for our mothers. There's no way Ethan will ever find out that I came anywhere near this place.
You know, all Catherine and John said was that they saw Teresa on 4th Street. They didn't say where.
Where the shoe stores at, man? Cause you want to find a woman, you check out them shoe stores.
I don't see one anywhere. I guess we'll just have to check all the stores on the block.
Out with it, Brian. What do you and this Luis Lopez Fitzgerald mean to each other?
Come on, Liz, what makes you think I even know the guy? And besides, what kind of cockamamie last name is that anyway?
Don't try to change the subject. Now, ever since I told you the name of the guy who stayed in room number 9, you've been acting weird.
Your imagination's just working overtime on you, Liz. Now, Diana's waiting on me, and I have to do a final check of the boat before we set sail, so...
He's hiding something, Liz. I can feel it.
Aren't we all? But this is major. I have a feeling that when Diana and Brian meet with Luis in Harmony, all hell's gonna break loose.
I'm so sorry.
You know, my mother thinks if I just pray hard enough for a miracle, it'll happen.
You mean she thinks that Sheridan could actually come back to you?
Yeah. So I told her I heard Sheridan's voice on the phone.
I don't understand.
She thought she heard Antonio.
Your brother who left home years ago?
Yeah. So when I got on the line, it wasn't him. It was Sheridan. We got disconnected before we could have a conversation. So I called the operator and she gave me the number. I called it back.
What happened?
No answer. You know, it's like my head's telling me one thing and my heart's telling me another. I just can't stop hoping that she's still alive and that she's gonna come back to me.
These are Timmy's tiny footsteps. What the devil is that little imp up to?
Talk about not coming up for air.
What the hell are you doing, Hank?
You're asking the wrong...
Thanks for everything, Liz.
Good luck.
I'll miss you, Doc.
I'm sure we'll see each other again. Another time, another place, another planet.
Goodbye.
Believe it. We're finally doing it. We're on our way to Harmony.
Let's go.
Maybe you're overreacting, Liz. It seems to me Diana and Brian are going to have the time of their lives on this trip to the States.
That's what I'm afraid of, Doc. A time that neither one of them bargained for.
I should be laying all this stuff on you.
Why not? Come on, we go way back, Luis. Besides, it's the holidays, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's feeling everything much more intensely right now.
Mijo, no!
What was that?
Sounds like someone's fighting in the house.
Easy, Miguel. You've got it all wrong.
I know what I saw, Hank.
What's going on here?
Nothing, I swear. You know, Miguel just went off on me.
Oh, he made this pass at Charity that you would not believe. He kissed
I was
her.
hanging up some mistletoe when all of a sudden Charity's standing right there pulling me to this heavy-duty kiss.
Oh, that's low. Blaming it on Charity when you know the biggest womanizer in Harmony.
I never looked at Charity that way in my life.
Yeah, right.
I didn't start it, I swear, Luis.
All right, enough, Hank. You know, it's bad enough that you're in here making out with his girlfriend. Now you gonna blame her? Are you Julian Crane?
I'm telling you the truth, I swear. I didn't do anything wrong.
I think I'm gonna believe that. Yeah, no.
Reese, why don't you take him outside, huh? Just go cool off. Charity, would you please go with him? Okay. Agon, you want to tell me what happened?
The truth? I've got no idea, man. No idea.
Get off me, Reese. I'm not finished with Hank.
Look, you hurt your brother, and you've got to cool off before you go back in there.
Damn it! Charity is my girlfriend. I dare you even touch her.
Shh. You're acting crazy.
You think so? Okay, fine. All right, I'll stop acting crazy when you tell me why you let Hank kiss you like that. I mean, what were you thinking? I thought you loved me.
Now, just because you sign this release form does not mean you can't call and change your mind, although you do want to make your final decision as early in the pregnancy as possible.
Okay, I have to go. My fiancé will be wondering where I am.
Now, here's my card. You feel free to call anytime. I'll walk you out.
Okay. Maybe you'll end up changing your mind. No, I don't think so, Whitney. The sooner I can get this over with, the sooner I can stop worrying about Ethan finding out that I'm pregnant with Julian's baby.
No, I don't get it. We've checked every store here on 4th Street. Well, maybe Teresa finished shopping and went home.
Yeah, could be.
You can leave by this door. It opens right onto 4th Street.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've been a great help.
Thank you.
Man, but the girl's back at Teresa's house.
Yeah, maybe. You know, we haven't checked out this place yet. Maybe she's in there.
Good luck, Teresa.
Thanks again.
Is there a back way out of here?
Yes, there is, but this is the main one. It opens onto 4th Street.
You know, I'd like to use the back way. I mean, this is such a small town, and I know a lot of people in it. And...
Of course. Follow me.
Thank you.
What is this place anyway?
It just looks like a bunch of doctor's offices or something.
Well, let's just take a quick look inside. If Teresa's not there, we'll go by her house. Can't wait to show her the teddy bear I bought. Family planning clinic. I don't think we're gonna find Teresa here.
Then again, you just might.
What are you talking about?
Timmy's gonna freeze sweet Charity from the confines of her icy prison. First he'll dig her out, and then warm her up with his very own electric blanket. And Charity will live, thanks to the true love of her life, Timmy. Timmy better hurry up before Tabby figures out where he's at.
Pity's sake. Timmy's on his way to Charity's cave to free her. Oh no. He'll undo all of Kay's wonderfully wicked work.
Truce?
You know, I'm not mad at you, Diana. I never was. The question is, can you forgive me for snapping at you?
There's nothing to forgive. I pushed too hard about you going to see your family. Even though I do still think it's a good idea.
Diana,
Like, would you just think about it, please? I mean, even if your brother's mad at you, that's no reason why you shouldn't see your mother.
I just don't want to cause her any more pain than I already have. Is that really so hard to understand?
I guess not. I'm a little nervous myself about what's gonna happen when we reach the mainland. I keep feeling like I've been to Harmony, that I've been there with the man I love before he died.
But you're still having flashes of him?
Yeah, the two of us together on a pier. But you know, I don't even know what's real anymore and what's not. For all I know, I've never even been to Harmony or any pier there. You know, when you think about it, I could have everything mixed up in my mind. The man I loved might not have even died at all, and he might be there, and when I get to Harmony, I might even find him.
Hank, Charity probably never even kissed a guy before she met Miguel.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't know by the way she kissed me.
What?
All right, calm down, Luis. Going after Hank's not gonna solve anything. There's gotta be an explanation here.
Yes, Beth is right, Luis. We all know that Charity is of pure heart, the most innocent of young women.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't mean to put Charity down, but it's true. Yeah, I've been around the block a few times.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, the way that girl kissed me wasn't even close to innocent.
Why'd you let Hank kiss you like that, Charity?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Yeah, I wouldn't have asked if I didn't.
Okay. I didn't let Hank kiss me any kind of way. I kissed him.
Timmy almost forgot. He wants to make sure the blanket's warm and toasty for Charity. Why isn't it working?
This might have something to do with it.
Uh-oh. Timmy's been busted.
Got that right, you mini Benedict Arnold. You've been a very bad doll.
Timmy doesn't care if his princess is mad at him. Even she can't stop him from saving his sweet Charity.
The hell I can't.
Yes, Miguel, I kissed Hank. And frankly, I don't see what the big deal is.
You don't see what the big deal is.
No. It's Christmas. I mean, come on. Kissing someone under the mistletoe is like this old tradition.
That was anything but a traditional kiss, and you know it.
I cannot believe that you're making such a big deal out of this. Miguel, would you guys mind? We're having a private conversation.
Sure, whatever you want.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Miguel, you are the only one that I love.
Then I don't get it. Why would you kiss Hank like that?
It just seemed like the thing to do, and honestly, it didn't mean to me what it did to you.
And I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw you two in a lip lock
Miguel,
like that.
girl, okay. You got me, all right? I wanted to know what it would feel like. I've never kissed anybody but you, and I was just curious.
You really shook me up, Charity.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I think you're making too big a deal out of a simple kiss. And I gotta tell ya, I never thought of you as the kind to throw a jealous fit.
Way to go, Charity. I couldn't pull Miguel's strings any better myself.
Well, I don't get it.
I don't either. But we have to stay out of it and let them work things out on their own, Luis.
Yep. Let's hope they do. Are you making flan now?
Why not? You've always loved it.
Yeah. We all know it was Antonio's favorite food in the world, too. Why you're making a Christmas feast of all his favorite foods. He's never coming home.
Please, Luis, do not say that. He will. And I will continue to act as if it will happen. And you, of all people, should understand. Because your heart will not let you give up on Sheridan any more than I will let my heart forget about Antonio. So let's hold on to our slender hopes, because they are the only thing we have left of the people we love.
What am I doing? I've got no business fantasizing that the man I love is still alive. The one thing I do remember is him dying in my arms. But you, Brian, you know that your family is still living. And you even got to hear your mother's voice on the phone. I really wish you would go see her when we get to the States.
Even though my brother's gonna try and throw me out the door when I get there?
Wouldn't it be worth seeing your mother again?
I guess if my showing up causes problems, I can always go back down to St. Lisa's and live out the rest of my days, huh?
I can think of worse things.
Yeah, me too. Listen, I know you probably won't believe me, But I really do hope you find your family. I hope you're able to piece your past together somehow. Even if it means that I have to go back down to that island alone.
Don't say that. I don't know what I would ever do if I lost you.
Why would Teresa be in a family planning clinic, Chad?
Oh, I just meant, you know, they might have wandered in here by mistake, same way we did.
May I help you?
Well, I was looking for my fiance, but I don't think she's here.
Oh, what does she look like?
Well, she's very pretty. She has long brown hair. She's wearing a long gray coat. But you didn't see her, did you?
You know, I still can't believe you actually signed that paper, Teresa. I mean, you've always been 100% against abortion. It's not like I want to. There's just no other choice. Except for having the baby. And how am I gonna have Julian Crane's baby, Whitney? I'd lose everything that I've ever cared about if I do. Don't you see, Teresa, you will lose yourself if you end this pregnancy. How are you gonna be able to look yourself in the mirror once you've done something that is against all of your beliefs, Teresa? And you know what? Let's just say that you do go through with this and Ethan finds out, then you'll have lost everything.
Teresa! Hey!
Ethan! What are you doing here?
Oh, we've been looking all over for you guys. I mean, Chad and I checked every building on this block. Now I know what you're doing down here on 4th Street.
If Timmy saves Charity, maybe she'll fall in love with him. And Timmy can convince her not to use her powers against Abby.
Oh, please. That is the dumbest thing you've said to date. Charity is never going to fall in love with you, Timmy. For the simple reason that where most people have a heart, you have a bunch of styrofoam peanuts. Charity wants a real live boy, not a doll. Be realistic. Now, just get over yourself. Let's gather up all this mess and go. Now.
Tabitha, look! The star! Timmy's never seen one so bright.
Yeah, that's the Christmas star. Makes its appearance every year so sappy little boys and girls can make a wish on it. Have you ever heard of anything so inane?
Boys and girls make wishes?
Yes, and you know, that's not all. They actually believe that their wishes will come true. As if there's anybody up there listening to them. What a joke.
Timmy wishes to become a real boy with a real heart.
I've always thought of you as so much more mature than those guys at school that give their girlfriends a hard time.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry I went off on you the way I did.
It's okay. Miguel, I love you so much.
I love you too. I guess I should go apologize to Hank.
All right. I'll come with you.
Is everything all right?
I owe you an apology, Hank. I'm sorry for jumping all over you like that.
No problem. Apology accepted.
Well, you know, you could all help me finish the Christmas decorations in the living room.
We'd love to help, Mrs. Lopez Fitzgerald.
Hang on a second, bro.
Look, don't make me feel any worse than I already do. All right? I apologize to Hank.
Hey, I wasn't gonna jump on you for what you did to Hank. I probably would have done the same thing if I thought some guy was taking advantage of the woman I loved. Even someone as close to the family as Hank. Heck, look, I'd probably knock my own brother in the next week if I thought he was taking advantage of the woman I loved, all right? You mean you'd actually care if you never saw me again?
Are you serious? You saved my life, Brian. Twice. I don't know how I would have gotten through my time on the island without you. You mean a lot to me.
Thanks. Well, you know how I feel about you.
Even if going to Harmony means that I find out who I am and what my life was before I met you. I don't want to lose you. I couldn't bear that.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. You know, there's nothing that I'd love more than to be a part of your life. As long as you want me around.
You know what I'm doing down here on 4th Street?
Yeah, well, it's not that hard to figure out. With all the pre-Christmas markdown sales in all the stores, you guys are shopping.
Actually, we were window shopping. We don't have any money on us.
Well, then you'll be glad to know I did some shopping for you. Want to see what I got you?
Don't you want to wait until Christmas time?
Well, it's not really a Christmas gift, and the truth is it's for someone else.
I don't understand.
I'll let him explain.
Mama.
It's cute, huh? I thought you better get used to that word since it won't be long before that's your new name.
Mama.
Hey. Then we're okay then?
Yeah, don't give it a second thought. You know, if I had a girlfriend like Charity, I'd be just as protective. Come on, you take it easy, man.
You too.
I have to hand it to you. You're nothing at all like the real Charity, but nobody's catching on. I'm so glad you're pleased, Kay. I want to do everything that you say. Well, just keep doing what you're doing, and Miguel's gonna be mine. For good.
Maybe my mom's right. You gotta believe to make miracles happen. Well, if there's any chance that Sheridan's out there, bring her back to me. Please. Bring her home. Hey, are you cold?
No. Actually, looking at that star, I suddenly felt like I was wrapped in a warm blanket.
Oh, that's a Christmas star.
Really?
Yeah, it appears once a year before Christmas. They say that every wish made on that star, it comes true.
Well, let's try it. We don't have to tell each other our wishes. And it's better that way, otherwise they won't come true. You ready?
Yeah, whatever you say. I won't ever let anyone take you away from me, Diana. Ever.
Please, Mr. Star. make Timmy's wish come true. To be a real little boy with a real heart.
If you think that that star is going to grant you some wish, you're wasting your time. There's no such thing as Christmas magic. It's all a lie. Just like the made-up hopes and dreams of the do-gooders of this world. Ha! What a royal crock.
But maybe, Princess, just maybe, it's real.
Are you daft? In a minute, you'll be telling me you believe in Santa Claus. Now, come on. Let's get all this stuff together and go home. I want to see what's going on between Kay and the charity double. That charity's much more interesting than the one in there.
Timmy hopes his princess is wrong. All Timmy wants for Christmas is for his wish to come true.
Mama. You like it? You know, I bought it for our firstborn.
I don't know what to say.
I just can't wait till the first time you get pregnant, Teresa. And you know, I hate to admit it, but I'm gonna be one of those fathers that spoils his firstborn rotten. And you know what? I don't care. It's Daddy's prerogative. Hey, what's wrong, babe? I'm talking about one of the most joyous moments of our lives.